Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Click to Data Insight YouTube channel. On the part 2 conversion, customer may do multiple searches and interact with multiple ads from the same advertiser. Attribution modeling in the context of Google Ads is to understand how various keywords, ad groups and campaigns play a role in initiating, assisting and completing conversions. Attribution modeling can give you better understanding of how users search for your product or service and what they do before they take any conversion action such as purchase or fill the lead generation form. You can take a most informed decision on investment on most effective keywords, ad groups and campaigns by choosing the right attribution model. So today I will be answering two important questions. Number 1, why you should stop using last click attribution model in Google Ads, and number 2, how to choose right multi-click attribution model. So let's get started. Why you should stop using last click attribution model in Google Ads? It is very common for people searching on multiple devices and perform multiple searches to get the product or service they are looking for. It means that different keywords associated with different buying stages work together to make a sale or conversion. So if you choose last click attribution model, then your entire optimization effort is directed towards the last click keywords, and only these keywords will get 100% credit, while you are ignoring first and middle click keywords which have initiated and assisted in the conversion journey. This is in most cases not the optimum way of optimizing your campaign. If you use an automated based strategy that optimizes for conversions such as target CPA, enhance CPC or target ROAS, the attribution model you select will affect how your bids are optimized. If you have selected last click attribution model in your conversion and any of the automated based strategy for your campaign, then it will only see a small slice of the pie and you could be missing out on valuable traffic by giving too much credit to only lower funnel keywords and ignoring the contribution of the upper funnel and middle funnel keywords in the conversion. So that's why it's time for marketers to stop using last click attribution model for measuring success in Google Ads and instead opt for the right multi-click attribution model. So now the question is how to choose the right multi-click attribution model. That's entirely depend on your campaign goal and business needs when to choose the right multi-click attribution model. So let's understand linear, time decay and position based multi-click attribution model and when to use them. Number 1, linear attribution model. This attribution model distributes the credit for the conversion equally to all the ad clicks in the conversion path. Means you will be able to see where each and every keywords in your Google Ads account attributed to a conversion. Now drawback of this model is this model undervalues key touch points and overvalues minor touch points. It means that it makes it difficult to decide which keywords are performing well and which are not, and where you should best attribute your budget. Now in which scenario that you can use this attribution model? If you have a business model where each interaction with your customer is equally important for your conversions, then you should use this attribution model. Number 2, time decay attribution model. This attribution model gives more credit to the ad clicks that happen closer in time to the conversion. The conversion credit is distributed using 7-day half-life. It means that the ad click which recorded 8 days before a conversion gets half as much credit as the ad click recorded 1 day before the conversion. So let's understand how the 7-day half-life credit has been allocated with an example. Let's say you have got one conversion and its value is $125. Keyword 1, which has brought the user who got converted, has been allocated 1 credit. Keyword 2, which has brought the same user 7 days prior to the conversion, has been allocated half of the credit, that is 0.5. And keyword 3, which has brought the same user 14 days prior to the conversion, has been allocated 1/4 of the credit. So total credits comes to 1.75. So that's how the credit has been allocated among the keywords. Now the question is how the conversions and conversion value has been distributed. So to get the value of the individual keyword conversion value, you have to divide the credit which has been allocated to the keyword with the total credits. So in that manner, to get the value of conversion value of the keyword 1, you have to divide 1 divided by 1.75, which comes to 0.75. So when you sum all these three keyword conversion value, it comes to 1. So when you see at the campaign level in the conversion column, you will see a 1 conversion, whereas when you see at the keyword level, it has been conversions has been distributed based on the credit have been allocated to each individual keyword. Similarly, to get the conversion value of the individual keyword, you have to multiply by conversion value, one conversion value with the keyword with the conversion which has been allocated to individual keyword. So to get the keyword 1 conversion value, you have to multiply by 125 with the 0.57, which comes to 71.43. Similarly, you will get the keyword 2 and keyword 3 conversion value. So when you sum all these three conversions value of the three keywords, it will comes to $125, which is equivalent to 1 conversion. So that's how the credit has been allocated to individual keyword, and conversions and conversion value has been distributed to individual keyword in the time decay attribution model. This model is based on the exponential decay, which means that the more recent the interaction, the more value it receives. The exponential decay continues within your conversion window. So let's say you have put the conversion window of 30 days. So it means that the exponential decay continues up to 30 days. Now the question is, in which scenario that you can apply this time decay attribution model. If you wish to optimize the ad clicks which occurs closest in the time to conversions, as they are more relevant than the ad clicks which occurred further in the past, this model is the one. For example, companies whose potential customers discovering more about their service on each trip and coming closer to complete your desired goal would benefit greatly from this model. Number 3. Position-based attribution model. This attribution model gives 40% credit to both first and last ad clicks and corresponding keywords, with the remaining 20% spread out across the other ad clicks on the path. This model data gives you insight into which are the keywords got the attention, which are the last keywords brought the conversions, which are the keywords help users with necessary details during middle of their journey. So position-based attribution model can help you know what combination of the upper funnel keywords and bottom funnel keywords brought the conversion. The only drawback of this model is that this model assumes that the first and last touch point deserve exactly the same weighting. So in this scenario that you can use this model. If your goal is brand awareness or exposing potential customer to your product or service that they might not even know exist yet, and later the same potential customer come back to convert via more direct queries, in this scenario you can use the position based attribution model. So now we have understood that why you should not use the last click attribution model, and in which scenarios that you can apply each multi-click attribution model. So let's head over to Google Ads and understand how to select an attribution model in the Google Ads. From the account dashboard, select the tools and settings. Under measurement, select the conversions. To change the attribution settings for a campaign, you have to select the individual conversion action. From your list, select the conversion action that you are using for a specific campaign. From here, edit the conversion setting to change the attribution model. Select the attribution model which you would like to apply for this particular conversion and the campaign. Here you will also able to see that whether you are eligible for the data driven attribution model or not. To become eligible for the data driven attribution model, you have to have 15,000 clicks and 600 conversions in last 30 days in your account. Click done and you are ready to use your new model. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you find this video useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Thank you.